Hey everyone, and welcome to Unsupervised Goobers. I am Nicholas, and here we got my good friend and fucking just awesome guy. Say your name.
The Dipper.
Say your name, man.
What do you call me?
You're leaving me hanging here, bro.
I thought you were.
I did want you to say Dippolis or whatever. You said it like one time, and I found that hilarious.
You called me Dippolis, and now I can't.
Did I call it Nicholas and Dippolis? That does sound like something I would do. That does sound like something I'd do.
If you can see, like right there, like in that small.
By the way, yes, everybody, please acknowledge this is a crazy new angle, and there's a bunny. There's a bunny in the background.
The reason that I don't have that angle is usually my wife walks in the room. So if you just see my wife walk in the room with a bunny or cats, it's usually why I don't have this angle. But Nick told me, he's like, I want to look at your face. I don't want to see you from a side profile.
I didn't say that, but he happened to be reading my mind. I hadn't vocalized that yet, but I was kind of sort of curious because I always felt like the POV of his camera looked like we were like looking at him through like a security camera, like a camera in his room.
I was really big into Five Nights at Freddy's.
I was gonna say it's like a Five Nights at Freddy's angle, like the corner shot where you can't see anything. It's like, what the fuck? It's like a spring trap there. I can't really see.
I can't tell who that is. So Nick, I've been perusing the old TikTok, and I've come across a few videos that I want to discuss with you. The first one, we'll start off a bit simple here, and then I want you to pick which one you would believe more. So first story.
Gotcha.
I was scrolling through TikTok, and there was this dude, and he is fully convinced there are two trees outside of his house. There is one tree getting closer to his house. He says that no birds ever land in this tree, and it's going like a couple inches every day. He says also he's been getting phone calls telling him to stop investigating the tree. Do you think trees walk?
First of all, let's get this out of the way. Do I believe this is happening? Do I believe this amazing phenomenon of trees walking and then maybe people getting phone calls is happening? I think it's a little far-fetched. However, I want this to be true. Please tell me there is some sort of proof this is true. Because this sounds amazing.
The only proof that he's really given us, because mind you, none of these stories are provable. I just want to know if you would actually believe these. So
if I saw, I'll put it this way. If I saw a 21-minute long YouTube video of how trees could be potentially walking amongst us and moving around, and the government wanting to quell that knowledge, if it was a convincing 21-minute long YouTube video, I could probably be on Trees Are Alive. I could be on Trees Are Alive team. I'd be on that side. I don't know. That sounds so fun. What are you talking about? Wait. So this guy's convinced. So there's two trees. One of them doesn't move, but then the other one does.
Yeah, he's
move,
convinced. He's convinced
ever so slightly.
Ever so slightly, like every day, this tree is getting closer to him. He's saying that it was closer to the sidewalk.
Has he measured it? Do we have pictures?
Yeah, he has measured it.
Are there pictures?
No pictures, but there's videos. I'm pretty sure if you go on TikTok and you type in guy looking for tree.
Do you think tree guy will make it pop up?
Maybe tree guy.
Tree moving closer every day is the first thing that pops up when you type in tree.
There you go. It's from Daniel Bennett. So Daniel Bennett is convinced that his tree is moving closer to him.
So, again, with a little bit, I don't think there's very much evidence, but I hope that's real. I hope it's real. Now, the government part, see, here's the thing. I don't know what the fuck that means. Why? Okay, are the trees spies? Are they just like spies slowly moving to their location? Is that what maybe it's like a satellite or something? I don't know. But that seems pretty interesting. I want that one to be true. I don't think it's true, but my heart wishes it was.
It sounds fun. It's a good one. Here, let's see if I can get the video.
That's an interesting one. I like that one. That's a pretty unique one. A tree is moving closer inches every day, or like an inch every day, or maybe even not even that. And the government doesn't want me to make videos about it on TikTok.
No, they don't. They don't want you to. They don't want you to.
They don't want you talking about the fact that you think your tree's moving every day. That's interesting. That's a new one.
Oh, I just made us pop.
I like it. I like it.
I was trying to get us to pop up, and I made it.
I'm gonna look this up on YouTube later. And if I find a 20-minute video, I'll be, oh fuck, here I go. I'll click on that video like, oh, I'm gonna be convinced. Here we go. I'm so excited.
Yeah, so I was trying to pull up. I pressed the wrong button, and another window of us popped up talking, which is great.
Oh.
I mean, fuck it. So yeah, this.
Well,
dude,
that's what people want. They want more of us.
They want more. They want triple us. They want.
Yeah.
They want
too much of us.
So basically, yes, this dude is. I'm pretty sure I can share my screen inside here, but I don't know if it'll pop up on the actual thing. We're professionals, okay?
We got this. I'm
so
gonna watch your stream.
There it is, and then
closer to his house every day. Well, I have a confession to make. Everyone's been so focused on the tree. It's tree this, tree that.
Oh, I guess that's not him. That's the problem when I'm not signing to my TikTok.
Well, the thing I noticed is when I looked it up on TikTok, there was a lot of. There seems to almost be like a trend, lots of accounts are. Posting it, you know?
Yeah, there's I think it's a trend going on now, but the one dude who's been doing it was like, he is fully convinced that his tree is moving. Like, if he's not like, you know, if he's playing a part, he's doing a really good job of it. Like,
hey, I mean, there are some pretty fucking convincing people on TikTok, you know?
Yeah,
it's quite the unique platform. There's this long-haired, bearded fellow on there that's quite interesting.
Oh, is that me? Are you talking about?
Yeah.
Listen, before I was running late for the podcast, I was smoking big doinks in the Amish with the homies.
He was texting me about it. He's like, bro, it's so gone. No.
He's like, I got lost in the middle in another realm with the machine elves.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. That's the second story.
Oh, so, God. Oh, okay. Yes. Run that back then?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. I figured I'd throw you off after I revealed it. So on TikTok, they say that if you do DMT, you will be able to go to another realm.
I have heard this. Heard this claim before, that DMT brings you to another realm.
And that you could either piss off. Somebody calls them machine elves. There's little machine elves or something like that. Something along that line. Sure. But he said that he got kicked out of their realm. And there's two things that I've heard. It's like you either do something wrong or you just do DMT too many times. And they're like, we don't want you back.
God, yeah, sure. If you do DMT with like ill will or something, you're with ill intent.
Yeah, you're like, you know what? You know what? We're not going to do that. We're not going to let you back in here. You were mean to Trevor.
That's so crazy. So machine elves are tormenting them?
So not tormenting them. It's just where their realm exists, I guess, for this dude. So he said that he would go visit the machine elves, or I think they're called machine elves, all the time until one day they kicked him out of the realm and he never was allowed back. And he says,
even if he was doing DMT, he couldn't get back or whatever. No. They just kicked him out.
Yeah, he said I would do DMT and I'd be just in like a dark void trying to open the door, and they wouldn't let me in, and then I would just go back to reality. So it's like once you're kicked out of there, you can never do DMT to go back to like these.
Oh, like does it make it to where you don't feel the effects of DMT anymore? They
say that you get kicked out, like you're kicked out from using DMT. Like the spiritual effects that you get for visiting other realms are gone. You cannot visit any realm anymore. You're stuck in this realm.
My goodness, that seems like quite the punishment.
So I know the first story was a little quick, but this one's we're going to talk about DMT a little bit. So DMT is a hallucinogen that you take.
Yes.
They call it the spirit molecule due to its intense, short psychedelic trips, and they're not like acid or like shrooms, like nothing along that level. Like when you do DMT, you are in the stratosphere. You are.
Yeah, you are somewhere else. I would not know from first-hand experience. I have not done it. Have you? Have you done it?
I've never done DMT. No, I've dabbled in shrooms. I've done acid once or twice and stuff like that. So there is, I guess, realms and spaces for this. So one is the waiting ring. You believe it? I believe
it. I 100% believe it.
A traditional, often geometric space where the user feels they are waiting to enter a more profound level of reality. That's what they call the waiting room. The void dark space, a state of pure consciousness or profound emptiness, sometimes categorized by intense feelings of ego, disillusion. Dude,
I mean, I'm just gonna say this. If I know how much stronger like DMT is to like, you know, like just like normal like marijuana, like edibles or whatever, like sometimes the way I get on those, I know something as strong as DMT. Like I feel like there's another plane of existence if I'm like super duper high or whatever. So being on DMT, which I know is like 10 times more incredible than anything I've ever experienced, I could imagine you'd 100% be like, yeah, oh yeah, there are other planes and other realms and other existences. I could understand you feeling that way, but I could get that one.
So I think this is one that they're talking about. So hyperdimensional machine realms, space filled with or composed of self-transforming intelligent machinery, often described as clockwork or a jeweled city. So I'm guessing that's
cool. That's cool, though. I love. They give you the aesthetic. They fucking write down the aesthetic of the place. That's so great.
They have all.
Dude, one. I gotta tell a story. One time, the first no. Because I'm from Texas, you know, so I don't have the normal stuff. I got like the synthetic stuff, which I can't even take anymore because of my epilepsy. But one time, a long time, not that long, maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, I did my first like 100 milligram synthetic edible. Dude, it messed me up so much. I felt like I was just like, first of all, I had to lay down. You know, it's like first, like step one, like get safe, get in bed,
make sure lay down. Not gonna fall on your head.
Yes. And then it's like, dude, I was just like just have crazy visions, and I could like see like the universe. I went to the edge of the universe and saw like monuments and stuff, and I'm like, this isn't even like. And I remember being in the moment thinking like, this isn't even like acid. I'm just really fucking high and tripping out on this stuff. But like, I was like, I could not imagine what shrooms or acid is like. This is crazy. I'm seeing like monuments and idols of like gods and shit. It's crazy, bro. It was insane. It was the craziest trip I've ever had. I was just like, what the fuck?
That sounds like a fun time, dude. That sounds like
it was cool as shit. It was one of those things that like whenever I came down to it from it, I was like, damn, that was fucking cool. It was frightening for like a second there, but like that was fucking cool as shit. That was awesome. I could still like kind of sort of picture what it looked like. It was gnarly. It was like a kaleidoscope of like ancient god monuments. It was fucking cool as shit, dude.
You're like, they built a monument.
Very metal. Like, even that's how you know I'm like a true metalhead, where my trips incorporate some sort of like metal imagery.
Like,
dude, I want to play Diablo
less.
4. I keep on seeing stuff about D4. Like, I played it when it first came out, but now it's on Steam, so it's like, oh shit, I could like just get it on Steam and fucking get like Steam achievements on it. They're adding a I think for the Crusader, they're adding a Doom Slayer armor set from Doom. They're like collaborating with Doom because of the medieval Doom game that came out recently, which a lot of like some people say it wasn't that good. I fucking loved it. Actually, I loved Doom: The Dark Ages. That game was super fucking fun. And the fact that they put him in Diablo 4, I'm like, fuck, I love Diablo, and I've kind of sort of been like in a loot sort of mood anyway. So I'm like, fuck, I kind of want to play Diablo 4 now.
Well, do it. Play Diablo 4.
I know. I should.
Maybe you'll run into alternative higher dimensions, descriptions of being transported to environments with extra dimensional spaces and times. Maybe they'll tickle your Crusader's balls, dude. They'll be like, or you can have the natural organic setting, descriptions of encounters with landscapes that feel like alien jungles, gardens, or orchards. That actually sounds that one's low, to be honest.
Yeah.
Or the Legoland or Candyland space, a frequent
hell yeah,
colorful plastic-like environment filled with playful shapes. It's interesting.
That would be that if that went the wrong way, that could be panic-inducing though.
Yeah, no, you're just like,
why am I in Legoland? Yeah, why am I like in liminal space Legoland? That sounds awful.
Dude,
that could be awful.
Dude, they have a lot of. Okay, yeah.
So what they're doing, or what they so think about this. This is actually kind of cool. They're like when you like read a sci-fi novel or like something like kind of like Half-Life, where they're it's like sending people to another realm. They're doing DMT or they're doing these drugs, having these experiences, and then like writing them down and like all coming together, and like they're like explorers. They're like exploring the plains. They're like doing like field research.
I actually didn't know it went this deep. This is actually super.
This is crazy. This is super cool. Link this to me. I kind of want to sort of read some of this for myself.
So key characteristics of a DMT realm: anomalous entities. 94% of users in the studies report encountered intelligent, independent, and
what the fuck? Cool. Like this really is Half-Life. I'm thinking of the Zen. Like what the hell? That's so cool.
Such as, Nick, machine elves, mantis beings, or tricksters within these realms.
That's the best description. Tricksters within these realms. What the fuck does that mean? That's so great.
Oh, shit. Well, there's something called hyperslap, a term for an abrupt, intense, sometimes distressing return from reality, often described as a punishment for taking too much.
That's what we call having a bad high. It's typically a result of taking too much. It's typically a punishment for taking too much. When you're in the floor going like, "Oh God, I hate life." That's pretty bad.
Well, I mean, like from what everybody describes after IBS being, I don't know if it's really called hyperslap or if there's another term for it, but being basically
there probably is another term. Yeah,
getting pushed out of these realms and not being able to return. That's weird. Like, and that in itself is like, and it's like, no matter how much I take after this, after I get pushed out of these realms, I can never go back. No matter crazy. How much I take. So he's like, I'm taking more than I've done before, and it's still not like sending you there. Like,
that's freaky. Is that like
that's weird, I guess that's
right? You said all these are unprovable, but that one is interesting. That one is super interesting to think because imagine this. There's no secret that me and you are both, enjoyers of the higher planes of existence. Imagine not being able to do it. Imagine just one day just being locked out of it. That would be interesting.
It'd be
right?
very interesting. Yeah.
It would be like just no matter what you did, like no matter how much you smoked, how much you ingested. That was so fucking lame. Check out Jess's new album.
If you guys want to come on the show and Jess it, we'll have you on. Totally.
Come on. Please, we love you. I also got an ingested bag. I'm such a nerd, it's crazy. But no, that'd be like that'd just be very strange. I'm sure that is very difficult to go through if someone is used to taking DMT a lot, you know?
Oh, I imagine. This is, I was just reading this like straight off Google, but there's a whole like thing to it. So I guess I stumbled on a rabbit hole.
You certainly did. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
I didn't think there was that much to it either. That's a lot.
No, there's like, it's I'm kind of flabbergasted right now how much there is. The folding rooms? What the fuck's a folding room?
Oh, that sounds horrifying. That sounds scary. Like, I imagine like something like Inception with the rooms and like Doctor Strange where the shit starts folding around and stuff. You don't want to have that visual and be like, oh, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, just they seem to fold over and in on themselves and observe a visceral reaching behind.
The kaleidoscopes of monuments in my pretty gnarly trip was good enough for me. I don't want the rooms folding in on myself.
Oh damn!
That stuff is so crazy. That stuff is gnarly.
Jim,
it's cool. It's cool that people do this. It's cool that people do this sort of research, and I'm glad there's people out there doing it.
Jim Jam.
Jim Jam.
Squishy, goopy, sticky, stringy matters of hyperspace that anything can be created from. It's multicolored and delicious. What the fuck?
I'm not sure how I feel about Jim Jam.
Yeah, there's weird stuff. Schnorkel. The various spires, ornamentations, and filigrees which decorate hyperspartal areas, objects, doorways. Yeah, those are a lot of words. I just do not understand.
Dude, you're reading it. I'm having a hard time understanding it because think about what they're going through. You know, you're saying these words, and I'm like, oh god, I cannot imagine what one has to experience to write this stuff. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, what did you like? Some of these are just wild.
Some of those are really wild. That's the envisioning other beings is so cool to me though. Like, you're like, oh man, see, I'm a big sci-fi like you know, Half-Life guy and all the like different realms and stuff. So that stuff is so interesting to me. What I think I'm good on doing it. I don't think I need to experience it. I love reading about that stuff. I like my weed. I like my green herb. I'm cool with that. I like, you know, I'm good. That shit sounds scary. Because I sometimes have bad trips with weed. I imagine having a bad trip with DMT. That does not sound fun.
Yeah, loop.
The Jim Jam closing in on you.
Stuck in a loop when your mind keeps repeating the same thoughts and over again. And
fuck that.
No.
That sounds nightmarish.
Swim, short for someone who isn't me.
Oh, fuck that. How about no? Nope. That's a hard pass for me. And
they got all sorts of entities, architectures, dark entities, jesters, light beings.
Dark. Okay, they gotta not put dark entities right next to jesters. Fuck that too. That ain't cool. I don't want that.
Machine elves, also known as tykes.
I want to see these machine elves. I'm not gonna lie. These sound cool.
Yeah, they primarily inhabitants of hyperspace. Machine elves seem to live in and be part of some kind of folding room, and appears to be capable of transforming their own shapes freely.
So they're also Transformers?
I guess so. Angels.
These elves sound badass.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I bet they're biblical angels. I bet they're not like just winged people. If you're on DMT, you're 100% seeing biblical angels.
Here's where it stops me. Is as much as cosmic horror is my favorite fucking thing in the entire world.
Oh,
cosmic horrors, There are some of the scariest things I've ever encountered and deserving of a category of their own. I'm not sure if there was more misdirection, but I got the impression that their role was greater in the hierarchy, with some analog with Black Ops. Basically, they're fucking scary.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, no.
That's fucking scary. That I don't need that in my life. I'm good just sticking to my stuff. That sounds
yeah, they seem
fucking. I don't want to take DMT and see Cthulhu. That's not what I need.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. There's like things called the High Priestess, the Talking
Fuck
Heads,
that.
the World,
Nope.
the World Eaters.
That's not cool. That's not what I want.
So, Nick, I'm sorry that I took you down a fucking rabbit hole.
Yeah, oh man, that was
The first
gnarly.
one was walking trees, and you're like, "Oh, this is mild." And then the second one was like, "Hey, full blown, what the fuck?"
The walking trees are badass. I love the walking trees trope actually, just like things made out of trees and stuff like that. Like tree Digimon, the tree guy from Nightmare Before Christmas. Like tree things are cool. I love that one. And the DMT stuff is interesting to me because it's like field research. They're taking the stuff and they're going exploring the unexplored realms and logging their findings. And some of them see fucking Cthulhu and dark entities.
Right?
Cool for you. I'm glad you got that experience. I guess if that's what you wanted. Maybe they didn't want that. I wouldn't want it. Mm-hmm.
They were just like, I'm trying DMT,
DMT.
and they just have a fun time. So before I leave us, I just want to talk about the walking trees a little more. It was first suggested that this information came from the 1980s. It's been talked about that the trees, unique trees, would walk away. I don't necessarily think that trees really walk. I think that it's like more like plate shifting below them or stuff like that. Like,
see, there you go. You're 100% right. Like the second, you're right. That's what it is. But man, I tell you right now, I am gonna look this up on YouTube later.
You should. You should look it up on TikTok and YouTube. They're great videos. Like I'm not here to. I'm not trying to discredit him in any way. Maybe the tree really is walking. To me, my opinion is that it's like shifting plates under there and it's just moving the tree forward. I think that's definitely probably like where I'd lead to. But just like ghosts, I want to believe. I want irrefutable evidence. I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to knock it down if it comes to me. But I also know that a lot of things I want to believe.
Yes, a lot of things aren't ghosts. A lot of things are the house settling and minor electrical issues and stuff like that.
Well, did you like the stories I brought to you today?
That was fun. That was cool. Those are awesome. Those are both fun.
I'm glad you liked them, dude. The DMT one is really, really fucking something wild. So to anybody listening, like, don't do DMT, but I advise you to look it up and look at the weird wikis that they have for it.
I'm gonna do my research because that stuff is super duper interesting. I'm assuming there is there's probably some research that goes more into depth into these different realms because there's some realms that I want to read about.
Like from the top down, there's entities, worlds,
cool,
higher beings, all that stuff. So that was
I'm gonna go down the rabbit hole.
So everybody, thanks for listening. We love you.
Thank you guys so much. This is so much fun as always.
Go down the rabbit hole of these cool stories. Don't do DMT, but read about DMT. And then hopefully next week we'll have a special guest on next week.
That'll be cool. Also, if anyone is in the Dallas, this comes out on Friday. If anyone is in the Dallas area, this Saturday, tomorrow, and Sunday, I will be at, I want to say, the Irvine Convention Center in Dallas, Texas, doing NostalgiaCon Dallas. I am so stoked. Tara Strong's going to be there. A lot of other really cool people are going to be there. I am so stoked. So come on by, say hi. It's going to be fun. We're all going to have a fun time there. I'm super duper stoked as always. I love these shows. I'm always so grateful that I get to do this stuff, and I cannot thank you guys enough for it. Thank you guys.
So make sure you go see Nick in Dallas and tell him Dipper sent you and then give them a and then
People
talk about
tell me
metal.
that, by the way. People every single show, even like since Arizona, dude. Someone, at least one person, has come up and said like Dipper says hi. And it's like, I know he does. We text all the time. Like, I know.
Yeah, and that's what I tell them. I'm telling them that Dipper sent you and says hi, because that means I know they watch, and that means I know they.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love it.
That they're actually
Anytime someone brings up Killed by a Yeti or talks about you, dude, like again the vinyl, the vinyl record where it's like featuring Killed by a Yeti, so cool. And Not Your Boyfriend featuring Killed by a Yeti.
But you are my boyfriend. So on that note,
it's
everybody,
so good.
thanks for watching Unsupervised Goobers with me and my boyfriend Nick. Have a great day and check him out in Dallas. Love you. Bye.